So today we are going to discuss about pranayam because we are taking the problem of arteriosis and how it happens. It is because of the blockages in the arteries or veins, and you can say also in the energy paths. According to yoga traditions, we find there are 72,000 energy paths inside the body, and energy is flowing in different parts through those veins, or you can say nerves. And if there is some kind of blockages, and because of that we find that certain part of our body is not working properly, it may be the cause of heart disease also. So it is better for us to learn about pranayam. But before we are going to learn about pranayam, I would like to say something about this particular problem which we are taking today for our discussion, and that is arteriosclerosis and arteriosclerosis. And you find that both are looking the same. Instead of that, they are having some difference in between. So arteriosis, which we are taking today, and the other one also can be taken by Dr. Devendra. So it happens when the blood vessels that carry oxygen and nutrients from the heart to the rest of the body become thick and stiff. These blood vessels are called arteries. Healthy arteries are flexible and elastic, but over time, the walls in the arteries can harden, a condition commonly called hardening of the arteries. There is another problem which looks the same, but it is a little bit different, and that is arteriosclerosis. And it is a specific type of arteriosclerosis, which is the first we have already discussed. It is the buildup of fats, cholesterol, and other substances in and on the artery walls. This buildup this buildup is called plaque. The plaque can cause arteries to narrow, blocking blood flow. The plaque also can burst, leading to a blood clot. Although arteriosis is often considered a heart condition, it can affect arteries anywhere in the body. Arteriosis can be treated. Healthy, it can be treated, and healthy lifestyle habits can help to prevent such kind of problems. So just I wanted to say, because I am not the authorized for talking about all these different problems from medical point of view. For that, we have Dr. Devendra with us. But just I wanted to say that how these problems are coming into existence. It is because of the blockages or stiffness of our arteries. And for that, physical exercise and pranayama, that is the breathing exercise, can help us a lot to clear our arteries, our veins, our energy paths, which are helping to flow the vital energy throughout the body and reaching to each and every cell to revitalize them and to make them proper functional. So now we would learn that how pranayama can help us more about clearing the blockages and the stiffness of our arteries, veins, and energy paths. So let me first explain what is the term pranayama means. It is made of two terms. One is called pran and the other one is called ayam. So here, pran means vital energy and ayam means expansion or control. There is one definition which is given in the dictionary, which is known as Abhidhan Chintamani Kosh. It is written in 12th century by Acharya Hemachandra. In this particular text, you will find the very good definition about the pranayama. It is written there, pranayama shwas prashwasayor rodhanam. It means to discipline the flow of inhalation and exhalation is pranayama. Another definition which we find in a very famous yoga text, which is known as Yoga Sutra, written by Patanjali in you can say 200 BC, in between 200 BC to 3 or 400. So in this particular text, this is very well read or widely received textbook and taught in different yoga traditions in India and abroad. In this particular text, you will find that tasmin sati swas pashwas yor gati vichedah pranayama. It means a regulation of breath, inhalation and exhalation, which flows after securing the steadiness of posture. So it shows that after doing physical exercise and after having good body posture, you can start pranayama. And in this particular practice of pranayama, you have to regulate your breathing in a proper way. We are taking breath, but our breath is very shallow, sometimes very irregular and not proper. So we have to learn how to regulate the breathing, how it should be controlled, how it can be lengthened, or how it can be taken in a proper way. And what is the scientific way of taking breathing? So pranayama, that's why it's called a science of breathing. Now we would see that there are 3 steps of taking breath. One is Purak, other one is Rechak, and the third one is Kumbhak. In Purak, we say that to inhale and to bring the air to the abdominal region is Purak or inhalation. It helps nourish the body. The Rechak is to exhale air with force through the nose. In a special practice through mouth is called Rechak or exhalation. It throws out the toxic content out of the body and cures abdominal ailments. So you can see that how these breathing process are what we say throwing out and the toxic contents which are accumulated in our trachea, in our breathing system, or in our arteries, veins, or energy paths. Next is Kumbhak. It is very important to hold the breath in and out when during inhalation and exhalation is very much important for us, our body. It is called Kumbhak in technical terms. It is holding the breath at the navel for the time being for proper exchange of gases. So we know that we are taking oxygen and we are exhaling the carbon dioxide or other such kind of toxic gases of our body. And in that process, if we are not giving right time or proper time for inhalation and exhalation, then we are not taking oxygen in proper amount and not releasing the carbon dioxide and other gases in a proper way. So it is necessary, we have to hold breathing after inhalation inside, and we have to hold breathing after exhalation outside. So we have to stop inhaling and exhaling during that period of Kumbhak. And that Kumbhak time gives proper time to exchange the gases. The oxygen replaces the carbon dioxides and other toxic gases of our body when it goes in, but it needs little bit time. But if we don't give the time, we don't hold, then it comes out rather than reaching to the each and every cells or our body parts. So it is necessary that we have to practice Kumbhak in between the inhalation and exhalation. Whenever we take breath, we use 2 nostrils, left and right nostril. So these 2 nostrils are also very important. Why we are taking breath through these 2 different nostrils? Why nature has created these 2 nostrils in our body? So left nostril represents the cool air or moon energy in the body. And the right nostril represents warm air or sun energy in the body. So you can check that whenever you are taking breath through left nostril, then your body is cooling down. It has very cool, calm and cool energy. The right nostril is little bit hot, you can say, Whenever we breathe through right nostril, then we would find that there is little bit heat in the body. So it represents the sun energy. So whenever somebody has the problem of coldness, he can practice the breathing through right nostril. And if somebody has the problem of what we say heat in the body, then he can practice breathing through left nostril. So that is called a Chandravedi pranayam, and the breathing through right nostril is called Suryavedi pranayam. Now we would see that internal kumbhak, as I have said, very, very important in between the inhalation and exhalation. So in internal kumbhak, what we do, we give time for more exchange of gases inside the body, revitalize our organs because we are taking oxygen and we are giving time to spread it throughout the body, reaching to each and every cell, revitalize it. So, and purifying the blood, etc. So it is really helping to revitalize or rejuvenate our body organs. It awakens inner potentiality. Since we need more and more oxygen, our brain also needs more and more oxygen in comparison to other parts. So it helps to awaken our potentiality. It boosts our energy level. It boosts our immunity system, and it boosts also our inner potentials to come into action. Next is external kumbhak is also very important for us, and it relaxes our body system when we release the toxic gases. No action, no metabolism, less consumption of energy. So during this external kumbhak also, there is the body is not comes to non-action mode, and there is no such metabolic what we say process. Though there is some process, but somehow it is also in a relaxed state. Less consumption of energy. It happens that when we are doing kumbhak during after inhalation and exhalation, we are saving also our energy. Quiet and calmness of mind is achieved in this particular state of internal and external kumbhak also. Realization of divinity and intuition power. So these kumbhaks helps us more to go into deeper spiritual experiences. In Hindu tradition, we find 5 types of such vital energies which are working in different parts of our body and making those parts properly functional. So the first pran is called Udan. So it passes between the region of the head and the thorax. It activates the ears, eyes, nose, brain, etc. So the upper organs. The pran, the second vital energy, which is known as pran, though pran is a very wide term also, in which all these 5 types of pranas come, but the pran is here a special type of energy which is working between the larynx and thoracic region, and it activates respiration, heart, and lungs. The next vital energy, which is working, which is known as Samani pran, it works between the heart and navel center. It stimulates and activates liver, stomach, pancreas, gallbladder, and the digestive system. Next is Apan pran. So this Apan pran circulates in the lower abdomen between the navel and the rectum, which includes the large intestine, kidney, excretory system. It throws out urine, feces, toxins, and waste materials. So you can see that how the prana is helping to bringing out of all these toxins and excretes out of body. Next is Vyan. So Vyan pervades the whole body. It distributes energy to all the cells, muscles, and nerves. Through Vyan, the whole body functions in a right and proper manner. So you can see these are different 5 types of vital energies which are working throughout the body in different parts and regulating all different functions. So if they are very clear and flowing in a proper way or working in a proper way. For that, we need to practice pranayama. Aspects of nerves in Indian classics, we can see that in Indian traditions, or especially in yoga tradition, you will find that there are different types of nervous nerves which have been discussed, though they are not different in the terms of what we say modern terminology. But you can see that in medical science there are certain different terminologies, and in the yoga tradition we find different terminologies, but they may be same, and they can be understood from yogic point of view and from medical point of view. So in yoga tradition, it is the nerves are called as nadi. So there are it is said that there are 72 types, 72,000 nadis or nerves in the body. And these nerves are recognized as the energy paths. What the medical science discuss about the nerves, they are mostly physical, what we say, arteries or veins, and they are recognized in from medical point of view, how they are working to take our blood to each and every cells of our body. So their function is discussed from that point of view. But in yoga tradition, we find 72,000 types of nadis, and they all are recognized as the paths of energy or vital energy, you can say. So these are the channels of vital energy, and they are also spread throughout the body. You can see that each and every organ is connected with different nerves, and the nerves are helping to take the nutritions and the blood and oxygen to each and every cell. Similarly, you can see that the same can be used in the sense of nadis also in from yoga tradition point of view. So there are three types of major nadis or nerves according to yoga tradition. One is Ida, other one is Pingala, and the third one is Sushumna. So Ida is called left channel of energy, and it represents parasympathetic nervous system. So you can see here that there is parasympathetic nervous system and there is sympathetic nervous system. So the left nostril represents the parasympathetic nervous system, and the pingala, which is called a right channel of energy, represents sympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system is connected with the what we say right nostril. And there is Sushumna. So Sushumna is a spinal cord which is hanging in between the what we say inside the backbone. So this Sushumna is called a central channel of energy, which represents the spinal cord. So in this way, you find that these are the three major nerves, or you can say energy paths inside the body, and they are controlling the entire body. So here you can see how these nerves, which are connected with different organs and giving energies to them, and also the blood and nutritions. So they are working with the support of these nerves, and these nerves, how they are helping to different organs of our body to regulate their function in a proper way. Yeah, so you can see in the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system, they both are connected with the different these nerves, the sympathetic nervous system, the parasympathetic nervous system, and also through with the spinal cord. Now we would see that a structured yoga, that is the physical exercise, and pranayam, the breathing exercise, they help to decrease body mass index. And this kind of research has been done, and in that research was done on especially the obese teens, according to research reported at the American Heart Association's 46th annual conference on cardiovascular disease, epidemiology and prevention in March 2008. In this particular study, you will see that the control group members perform their normal activities while pranayam group members perform 40 minutes of yoga and pranayam 4 times a week for 12 weeks. The researcher found that while the BMI of teens in the control group rose slightly, the pranayam group's BMI decreased by 5.7%. Richard B. Brown, MD, Columbia College of Physicians and Surgeons, New York. Patrick Lee, Garber, MD, New York Medical Center, in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine, August 1, 2005. They all have done some study on pranayam, and the result is the pranayam helps in the treatment of stress, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, stress-related medical illness, substance abuse, etc. It enhances well-being, mood, attention, mental focus, and stress tolerance. And now, in yoga tradition, the pranayam is done especially to awaken the energy of Kundalini, which is a kind of serpent energy collide up at the base of our spine. So you can say that there is Muladhara Chakra, which is the center of energy situated at the bottom of the spinal cord or backbone, you can say. So what we say Muladhara Chakra or center of energy, where the Kundalini, the dormant potential energy, is awakened and flows towards Sahasrara Chakra, that is the top of head. So you can see that how this pranayam can help us to awaken the energy of Kundalini and gives it upward motion to reach out the Sahasrara Chakra or top of head, which is the center of enlightenment. Pran ascends along the spinal cord into the Sahasrara Chakra and center of knowledge, which is known in Preksha meditation. Okay, so you can see that how pranayam helps to awaken the energy and reach out the this particular chakra, which is Sahasrara Chakra. And as I have said, it is the center of enlightenment, or you can say extrasensory perceptions or deeper spiritual experiences. And for that, we need such kind of flow of energy upward. And this is the main reason the yogis and the monks and nuns, they practice pranayam for their spiritual purpose. Next is, there are certain types of pranayam which we can practice to control our body systems, to clear the blockages of our arteries, veins, and also they can also help us to remove the stiffness of our body parts. So here, Anulom Vilom Pranayam is a very good pranayam. It balances both the energies, so cool energy and the hot energy inside the body. And it also, if there is some deficiency of any kind of energy in the body, then it balances those energies too. So here, Anulom Vilom Pranayam is done in an alternative way, or using by the alternative nostrils whenever we are breathing. And there are certain steps. Keep in this particular pranayam, we keep our right thumb on the right nostril, index and middle finger between our eyebrows, right and little finger on the left nostril. Inhale through the left, exhale through the right, inhale through the right, exhale through the left. This is the way of doing this particular pranayam. And the benefits of this pranayam is it relieves from allergies. If there is some kind of cold energy or hot energy, allergy, that can be removed by practicing this kind of pranayam. There is another very important pranayam, which is called Nari Shodha. So in this particular pranayam, we inhale from left and repeat the same nostril or same breathing process through left nostril for 5 times. Just we can see here that in this particular pranayam, we concentrate on navel or belly button with holding the breath, experience the moon energy there, exhale from left, repeat it 5 on, and we repeat it 5 times through left. Similarly, we can repeat the same exercise through right side, right nostril, and feeling the sun energy on the navel. So this is the pranayam which is done in 3 cycles, sometimes 5 cycles, depending on our time and benefits, or 9 times. One can do this kind of cycles up to 20 minutes or 15 minutes. So that can clear our energy paths, sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system and related nerves. They can be very much cleared through this particular practice of Nadi Shodhan. It is done with slow speed and also the fast speed. So faster speed helps us to clear the blockages or removing the toxic gases which are accumulated in our nerves, which are hampering our heart activities and other activities of our different parts of our body. So benefits opens up, what is the benefit? So this pranayam opens up channels by cleansing the impurities and cures nervous system disorder. There is another pranayam which can help us more, and that is Bhastrika, and that is the fast abdominal breath. In this particular pranayam, we inhale completely and exhale and inhale continuously and using our abdominal muscles. So it is done with fast speed, and that also helps to purify or clearing blockages of our veins and arteries and making them flexible rather than removing the stiffness of those nerves or arteries or veins. So benefits: purify of our body, purity of body, purity of mind, control emotions, and there are precautions for pranayam. So whenever we do pranayam, we have to practice that it should be, we have to practice pranayam in the morning time. That is very good time when we get good amount of energy in the environment, and we need more and more amount of oxygen to take in through inhalation. When the stomach and intestine is empty, we have to do this kind of physical exercise as well as breathing exercise. Fresh air is important for us, doing physical exercise and also breathing exercise or meditation even. Avoid unhealthy food habits, and regularity is requisite, and begin with 2 to 5 minutes. So yes, we can start with 2 to 5 minutes, but if we are getting benefits and our problems are getting controlled, reduced, or removed, then we have to practice it with some more time. So thanks with this, I have just completed that how pranayam can help to clear the blockages of nerves, veins, arteries, or you can say energy paths, and how it can help us to boost our energy, our immune system, and our inner potential to realize the higher truths of our inner self, or to go into deeper spiritual levels. So I have done. If somebody has any questions, they can ask for 2-3 minutes. After, we will do some meditation, and then Dr. Devendra will discuss about this particular problem of arteriosclerosis. So if somebody has question, they are allowed to unmute their speaker and can